Alrighty. What's up, you motherfuckers, scumbags, and pieces of shit? Peter Gilmer here for video number 3 on this late, late Tuesday night, right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other 4 channels, which are down in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to smash that bell, tell it who's boss, and turn on all my notifications so you never, ever, fucking ever, and I mean ever, miss an upload. So you stay in the loop, you get notified if YouTube sends out my notifications to you. So you don't miss a beat, you don't miss a single goddamn upload. Because if not, you're going to have to unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell, turn on the notifications. Hopefully that my videos get sent to you that way. If not, then you're gonna have to look up my channels, and then go to the latest video. And if you missed anything, then you missed a video before that, then you know what to do. Just do it. That's all I gotta say about that. That's it. So do all that. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, follow me on social media, and don't forget to tap that goddamn bell. It's there for a reason, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. They should really get rid of the bell next year, but we'll see. That's all. That's if Susan wants to change the website. Well, she will. You know, then we got the new terms of services coming out, and that came out, and it's supposed to go into effect January the 5th. It's supposed to actually be more relatable, and like certain things like the community guidelines and the censorship guidelines, all this weird shit. This stupid fucking website doesn't get right. So yeah, January 5th, the new terms of service is going into effect. Nobody gives a shit. Because Susan's still a fucking cunt. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, like I said, this is round 3 of my videos for today. Check out my video before this one with my thoughts about the whole Seth Rollins fan attack. I played a little bit of the audio from this dumb fuck that attacked Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw. I hope he gets prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Goes back to jail, because he should go back to jail and get sued and everything like that. But yeah, just check out the video down in the description box, and also check out my Raw review I did right after that on the Killer Demons channel. Links are down below in my pants. No, down in the description box. But it is what it is. And that's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Tuesday night, November the 23rd, 2021, or if you're now watching from somewhere else, it is now November the 24th, 2021. Or if you're in Japan, happy Thanksgiving to all my Japanese fans out there, because I do have a lot of Japanese fans. I got fans all over the world, man. It's insane. But you know, they watch my show. Don't think they don't watch my show. They do watch my show, and they do follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So, and they don't follow you. So that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. Just thought I no, no. Something was up with my nose. Do I smell something funny? Not that I farted or anything, but you know, because I've been farting all day. But it is what it is. I'll fart in your face. But yeah, maybe it's just maybe something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm going nuts. It's 2:13 in the morning. I'm still kind of up, but I'm gonna be going to sleep soon because I got to get up early in the morning. I got to head out and do some errands. I got to do shopping tomorrow with the missus, so I got to do all that shit. So we'll see what happens with that tomorrow, as it's Thanksgiving Eve, day before Thanksgiving. So hopefully you got your turkey and all the fixings and everything. So you don't want to go there tomorrow because the supermarkets and the markets are all going to be packed. I know I have to go tomorrow, but it's not because I need a turkey or anything like that. But it is what it is. I just got to get a couple essentials and a couple of little things here and there. Some more, drinky drinks and just a little bit of food I need. So I'm kind of running out of food for the weekend and for early next week. But just gonna go on a little shopping trip tomorrow and do all that with the missus. And I know it's gonna be mad cold tomorrow, so I'm just gonna be in and out of the supermarket, hopefully. But knowing who takes 5 hours to just shop, it's crazy. That's why I don't like go shopping with who. You know, you're supposed to help out. Your parents if you go with your parents or you go with your significant other. But come on, 5 hours shopping at a supermarket? No, no, no. I'll be outside in the car. Thank you. But come on, 5 hours shopping. It's even worse if you go Christmas shopping. Or you go to like Best Buy or something like that. Or Macy's. I mean, that'll take forever. Good lord. That's why I do my shopping mostly online. Or if I need to go to a store, I'm in and out. Like boom, in and out, like my dick in your mama and girlfriend's pussy. But it is what it is. But yeah, yeah. Just going shopping with the missus sometimes I can't stand it. So I'm there 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. And that's with not a if there's not a big line, I really should be out in at most an hour. But she wants to get all the deals. I understand that. So you want to spend, you know, a whole ton of money on a whole ton of food for both of us. She has to get her things. She has to get her essentials and toilet paper and other things. I have to get what I need to get. If I have to get sodas or 2 liter sodas or even energy drinks. That's all I basically get at the store, unless I want to get like frozen pizza or get anything really. Yeah, but I just hate shopping. I just hate food shopping. Not Christmas shop. Christmas shopping's a pain in the ass too, because you know, early in my relationship with Rosa, it was easy to get her things. I get her whatever I feel like I want to get. If I want to get her a necklace, I get her a necklace. Get her earrings, get her earrings. Get her some nice earrings. And some nice jewelry or a perfume set, or something like that. But now, kind of hard to figure out what to get her. Been together almost going on 14 years now, so kind of hard to figure out what you can get your woman. But you know, you don't. I mean, you don't have to get her, your significant other a Christmas gift to be nice, but you don't have to get her a gift. You can get her a gift card for Target or Starbucks or wherever. Get her a little a little thing, get her socks or something like that, some clothes. You don't have to go extravagant. But some of these douchebags, I think they're rich. You know, no, they want to wife up their girlfriend or their or their wife or whatever. They have to wife it. They want to put all the fixings on and shit so they can get their dick sucked on Christmas and shit. That's fine and dandy. I mean, but Me personally, I think the best gift of all, the best Christmas gift of them all, and the best birthday gift of them all is just being with your significant other. Not saying I'm cheap because I'm not, but this stupid cat's going crazy. I don't know what the fuck. Um, but yeah, it's just yeah, it's just gonna be kind of weird, kind of hard to get things for my parents and Rosa really, but you know sometimes I ask what she wants. She wants this and that. Like, I want to go to a nice dinner. Okay, we could do that. But I want to go to a fancy restaurant. Ugh. It is what it is. Weston Cat, what are you doing over there? Zuzu. Hold on, what the cat's doing? Cat's being weird. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, you crazy cat? Huh? What are you doing? I'll have to smack you. Go in your little basket. Go in your basket. We have she has a basket like right over here. She sleeps in it. She curls up into a little ball. It's cute. But now she's starting to, she's being a pain in my behind. Aren't you, you little shit? Right next to me now. You're a little shit. But she's the best. Zuzu is the best. I've had Zuzu for about going on 9 years actually. I think 8, 9 years about. I've had this little munchkin. I'll put you on camera tomorrow. Because no, Zuzu wants to say Happy Thanksgiving to her fans because she has a lot of fans. Even the trolls like her, which is something because that's the only, see, they can't get real pussy, so I have to show them a pussy cat. Because all the pussy they can get is like looking at their mom. Oh boy. It's like GD. The only pussy he can get is his cat. So, but I digress. Anyway, all right. Enough about that. So yeah, it's fucking cold here in the Northeast. I got the heat cranking right now. 32 degrees outside. It is at the freezing mark right now here in the Northeast at 2:21 in the morning. And tomorrow is going to be a little bit warmer. A little bit. Not too much. A little bit. Like Victor Potato says. So it's going to be a little bit warmer. It's going to be about 47, 48 tomorrow. And then Thanksgiving Day is going to be over here. It's going to be overcast and it's supposed to rain like Thursday night going into Friday morning. It's supposed to be like 55 on Thanksgiving. Yeah, the last time I'm going to see 55 for a while. Which is going to be in the low to mid 40s all next week going into December. And, you know what happens after that. No more 50-degree weather sometimes, but I heard we're getting a mild winter, supposedly. Supposed to be warm and wet, so hopefully not too much snow. I mean, not that it matters. I got snow melt. I got the snow blower ready. They got the shovels ready, so I'm ready for a blizzard or whenever the snow comes. Hopefully, in late January. Late January. I'm not talking about after Christmas or even during Christmas. I like to have another warm Christmas. I had that one year. It was like 70 something degrees on my birthday. It was fucking amazing. And then the next day, I think it was like around it was warm too for Christmas. And then later on, it started getting back to winter, and then we got a little bit of snow. And that was it. But hopefully, we get a good, not a good winter. She's like, a decent winter. Not too many snowstorms, not too many blizzards. And if we do get snow, at most, I hope it's like 2 to 4 inches. I don't want 6 to 10 inches, or God forbid, like we got like a year or two ago, 20 some odd, 25 inches of snow. Couldn't even get out of the goddamn house. couldn't even go to work. So, well, nobody could go to work, but it is what it is, especially in 2 feet of snow or 3 feet of snow, depending on where you live. But hopefully, we don't get any of that. God forbid. But it is what it is. I'm not really going anywhere this winter anyway. So when the winter starts, by in the next couple weeks, not really going anywhere that much. Besides, maybe I'll go into New York City maybe a couple of times because got to do sometimes with my new job I have to I stay at home a couple days mostly I'm at home, but sometimes I have to go into the city for a meeting. So then that's it. But I'm working like 3, sometimes 4 days a week. But it is pretty much all I gotta say about that. But pretty soon that's gonna be changing. Over the next After the new year, my schedule's gonna change dramatically. I'm probably be working 4, maybe 5 days, yeah, probably 4 or 5 days a week, but still making the money you wish you had. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Um, so I'm working at an agency, so but not gonna tell you what agency because it just says it's an agency crunching numbers and it's like basic data entry shit. That's it. You know, and that's basically it. You don't even need to know where I work. Nothing that matters anyway. Oh, you're doing this and that. We're gonna expose you. Who cares, man? Who cares where I work? I mean, who cares? I could be working. I could be working from home. Like, you're gonna call my boss? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I dare you. But I digress. Um, and that's it. So, getting ready for the next couple weeks. We got 5 weeks left of the year. 4 weeks left to Christmas and the greatest day in the world. You know what that is. So, counting down the days. As of this video, we are 30 days away. Actually, 1 month from this video, I'll be another year older. And that's pretty much it. And we are a month and 7 days away. So at 37 days away to the end of the year, 30 days away from the greatest day in the world, of course. 31 days till Christmas. So the holiday season is about to start. As of Thanksgiving, after the Macy's Day Parade, the holiday season begins after we see Santa Claus, and that's it. So get your Christmas shopping done early because you don't want to go, the last day, especially on Christmas Eve or anything like that. But it is what it is. That's up to you, dumb fox. But I already got mine done. I just gotta think about. Still gotta think about what. I know Rosa kind of wants. Hoping I can do that for her, but we'll see. We shall see what happens with all that. And then I gotta figure out this fucking cat. I fucking hate this cat. He's just weird. She'll stay here, and then she'll go into the other room, and then start moving around, climbing in boxes and stuff. That's my other the room over there is my storage room. Used to be my dining room. I don't not a long time ago, but we moved up. Used to be my bed. Used to be my bedroom as well, but I moved that all the way into what used to be my office. I mean, you've seen that before if you watch my old videos from like 2013 all the way to 2016. It used to be in the room over there. It was really my office slash bedroom. Well, where I'm doing videos now is my office now. It's my little desk in my living room with my TV and shit. My couch, got my couches, and that's my closets right there. That goes up to the attic, the second floor. Well, actually, my second floor and the attic. So So all that. Then kitchen, and then the bathroom's like right after that. And then it's not, go once you go in the kitchen, you go, go to your, you know what I mean. Go in the kitchen, you go straight to the bathroom, and then the boiler room is like over there, and then there's another room, my bedroom, my office is right. Well, my used to be my office is right there. So yeah, so that's Cosmo Gilmore. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, I wasted 20 minutes. All right, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. It's 2:30 in the morning. I want to get this done really quick, and then I have to get right to bed. Hopefully, I can get up in the next 6 hours. I'm going to take probably a couple hour nap. Well, try to get as much sleep as I can because I haven't been really getting much sleep lately. That's probably why I got chronic fatigue syndrome. I'm so fucking tired all the time. I don't know. Maybe it's the soda I'm drinking. I gotta drink water now. I don't know. I'm gonna get checked out after the holidays, so we'll see what happens with that. And we'll move on from there. But happy holidays to you guys, and I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. And to all you haters, I hope you choke on a turkey leg. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Tuesday night on video number 3, second video here on the Peter Gilmore channel, it is time for your late night NXT 2.0 review for November the 23rd, 2021 from the Nickelodeon Studios at the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. All right, another edition of NXT, their pre-Thanksgiving show. As we're getting closer and closer to their final event of the year called War Games. But sadly, we're not going to hear Mr. Regal say that this year. I don't know why. I guess they since NXT 2.0 NXT got rebranded into NXT 2.0, we haven't seen Mr. Regal at all. I don't think. I think the last time we saw him was the first episode of 2.0 when he was out giving out the NXT title and everything. That's the last time we saw him. That was like a couple months ago, a few months ago, not a couple months. But when are we gonna see Mr. Regal again? Are they gonna actually play up that he actually quit NXT? The whole thing with where he got beat up by Killer Kross. And then he's like, maybe I'm not good for this job and everything. And then Samoa Joe kind of brought him back. So we're all thinking, oh, there's going to be a new GM. There's not really a GM for NXT right now. I mean, Regal's not there, I don't think. Well, maybe as a coach or an advisor or something like that. But, I mean, there's no matchmaker anymore. You don't see Regal coming out and doing his job, like, oh, sunshine, making matches and saying, War Games! Well, unless he comes out next week. Because next week is the Go Home show before, it is the Go Home show before next Sunday's War Games event. So, if he comes out, he can't say War Games because now, the women's, EO said it last week, and then, well, I'll get to that, who said it this week. So, I guess we're not going to get, good old William Regal telling us it's time for War Games. Unless he's going to be at the pay-per-view, it's like, it's time for War Games. When the men's and women's matches start. I don't know. I miss it. If he's not going to do it this year, I'm going to miss it. We'll just have to play various, the various memes that are going out on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook too, of him, of Regal saying War Games. So that's that. And then there's another meme of Triple H crying. He's like, we're not gonna hear Regal say War Games this year, and we see Hunter crying and everything. So among other reasons why Hunter's been crying lately. But that's it. All right, let's get to this review. Let's not waste time. All right, so we are live from the Nickelodeon Studios at the Capitol Wrestling Center for tonight's episode of NXT 2.0, and this was a great show, probably the best show since the rebrand. I think this is a great show, and I think the ratings for NXT when they come out probably tomorrow or later today or whatever it is are going to be pretty good. I think they're going to be pretty good. You know, this last week they did just under 600,000, and we'll see what happens with that. If it goes up a little bit or goes up a lot. I mean, the Raw rating went up from 1.58 to 1.69. It was very close to a 1.7 with Vince there, and I kind of predicted it was going to be around 1.7. So, pat my back. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with the ratings when they come out tomorrow or probably after Thanksgiving. Because got to get the Dynamite rating as well, probably on Black Friday. But we'll see. All right, so this was a great show. Let's get into it. All right, so we're live from the Capitol Wrestling Center, and as always, our commentary team, Vic Joseph, the man who's wearing crappy, weird stuff. So we got Vic Joseph, Beth fucking Phoenix, as always, you know, so-called Hall of Famer Beth fucking Phoenix, and our good friend, yours and mine, bad news, Wade Barrett. Now I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. You're going to die after eating a turkey leg, trolls. But I digress. Because they're gonna get their turkey from KFC. But I digress. Anyway, all right. So we got that. So we start the show. We have the signature, and then we go right as soon as the signature ends, we go right to Grayson Waller. You know, the man from Australia, mate. He's in the ring talking about how great of a champion the Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa really is. Then he goes on and on about the fans booing everyone. He says he starts talking about Cena, and he talks about the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. It's like, oh, the fans hated it. You know, they liked Roman Reigns. They liked Cena. They turned their backs on him. Yeah, but now Roman's getting cheered, even if he's a heel, because we know, you know, he's our tribal chief now, so we really can't, you know, can't boo the tribal chief. We have to acknowledge him, like you fucking douchebags out there always acknowledge me with your dislikes and all this other shit going on, stalking my friends and being complete and utter dumb fucks. Here's what it is, and that's it. Make me more popular, because somebody said in fan of YouTube's video, says, what's that old saying? Haters make you more famous. Thank you for the free view, by the way. So yeah, that's what the haters do. They acknowledge me and they continue to make me more famous than I already am. So, and they will continue to do that until I decide to hang it up, but not going to be anytime soon. So, keep on acknowledging me. Keep on doing your bullshit, your stupid fake. It's just fucking stupidity. It is what it is. Nobody believes you with your stupid proof and all that shit. Call me a liar and you know, call me out on my bullshit. It's like, oh, nobody watches your videos and it's like your friends don't like you. They don't comment your videos. I don't need them to comment in my videos or to comment in my chat. It's you know, besides Nick and you know, certain few others, I don't really, you know, I don't need them. I'm just doing it for me. I'd like to have them, but you know, it is what it is. That's basically all I gotta say. So You can call me out on my bullshit, say I'm a liar and this and that. I'm a pedophile and this and that when there's no legit proof. Nobody believes you anyway. I don't care if you have legit proof. Nobody's gonna believe you anyway. I could get my friends to turn on me, so it is what it is. Nobody believes you. Chase doesn't believe you. Fan of YouTube doesn't believe you. Basically, basically all my friends and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, they don't believe you. They will never believe you. They have to believe the source, and that's me. And if that was the case, that I'm lying about this and that and this and that, then why hasn't my friends called me out on it in the 12 years, almost 13 years I've been on YouTube? Hmm? I mean, they'll ask me in private. It's like, "Well, is this true about you? This and that." I'm like, "No." I have to give them a spiel. It's like, "Oh, this happened. I might have said this, but this happened." But everything I say or do in my life on YouTube, basically, it's all real. So like all the pedophilia shit, that's fake. That's all fake. Definitely all fake. I mean, I already gone on over that many times. Came out like a man on Chase's stream maybe a couple months ago, and I said, yeah, maybe I called Brittany, trap queen, hot. I you know, we went through that. I went in Chase's thing like a man in his chat. I said, yeah, I might have said I might have called her hot, but I was like 2012. I'll own up to it. Blah blah blah. But I always apologized to Brittany like many times. Maybe I think last year or this year, we squashed our beef or anything. I said, sorry for the past and everything, and she even defended me from you know, Righty from the Schmuck Busters, still calling me the P word, and Mr. Drunk himself, Will, still calling me that. Blah blah blah. Even though I kind of defended him against Dark Horse, but I'm not playing sides or anything like that. But you know, it is what it is. I came in there like a man, said my spiel, said yeah, it was wrong to call her hot back in 2012 because I didn't even know her age, and the whole thing went on for still going on for years, and now going on with with a twerp, with a fucking so-called 13-year-old twerp that had to get his parents or his cousin to make his fucking fake channels, I should say, because he has probably two or more. No, with his buddy friends that have like 666 more fake accounts with other bullshit that I don't want to even talk about anymore. I'm getting a headache talking about it. Saying I wanted to rape him when I meant to say rip. Not my fault. My phones went off like that. And I wanted to meet the kid and this and that. I wanted to shoot him, and I was gonna send the mafia after him. People believe anything I say on YouTube. Come on. But the one thing that is real that is real what I say is when I say I'm gonna call the cops on you guys, I will do it. That's not a threat. That's a promise. And if I'm gonna break your fucking face open and then hit you with a Gilmore gunner, that's not a threat. That's a promise. So, but there's nobody gonna come. Nobody's gonna come to my face in the 13 years I've been on YouTube almost. Nobody's gonna come. They say they're gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. I'll be on here another 13 years, maybe still living here or living in Florida. Nobody's gonna come to my face. Nobody. And if they do, well, first of all, the cameras around my house and in my neighbor's house and basically everywhere down my block. So Good job. Good luck doing that. Cause I got the cops on speed dial, so if you decide to trespass on my property, well, you're gonna get off my property one way or another. Either by force or by, in the back of a squad car. So I'm not going to jail. I got nothing to prove. There's no proof I can go to jail. So, oh, I got your threats and this and that. Yeah, you threatened me first, so I have the right to threaten you back. So, Kyle Rittenhouse law. Thank you. Whether you like it or not, it's self-defense. Oh, but we're doing it back to you. No, you started it first. I didn't. It's just, it's simple fact. Take it up with the judge. But you'll lose anyway, so my word against yours, and my word will most likely win. Or the judge says, oh, you can't, cease and desist and this and that. Yeah, but you guys won't, so you'll continue to troll me and this and that. I'm seeing it on different channels with different people making, one guy is made a fake thing with the judge, and another guy I think was fake, but I don't care. So I know that guy still kind of hounds me too, but he's a fat rat bastard, so whatever. So yeah. Don't believe anything these fucking trolls say. I don't believe one single iota of what these trolls say and what they do. I basically don't care. Their little exposure videos and all this stuff. Oh, like, oh, someone's gonna do something on my birthday. I don't give a shit. Not gonna ruin my birthday. Not gonna ruin my Thanksgiving. So, or any holiday. Or you're not gonna ruin my day. Wasting your time and your energy and your money too on me. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Go to hell. Go to hell and keep making me famous. Because nobody believes. Like I said, nobody fucking believes you on YouTube or in real life. Nobody will believe what you have to say, what videos you do about me or any one of my friends. Nobody believes you. So you're wasting your time. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. All right. Enough about those cock-sucking virgins that have no balls and no brain. But anyway, all right. So we begin NXT with Grayson Waller, the man from Australia, starts, like I said, talk about how great Tommaso Ciampa is. Then he goes on and says that the fans used to like Cena, they used to like Roman and Rock, but now they turn their backs on him. Then, he mentions Cena and Roman at the top of their game. Not now, but Roman is, but not Cena. He says it's like people with 80,000 tweets and 3 followers. But it is what it is. You're going to have 80,000 tweets and you just have 3 followers. You think you're popular? No. It's like saying you have 121,000 subs and you're popular. Nope. 121,000 subs, you can barely get 50, 60 people in your room. And you do a pay-per-view review, get 108,000 fucking views, which is fake. If you have like 150, 200 people, there's no way you can get 108,000 views. There's no way. At best, you get a couple hundred to maybe a couple thousand. At best, not 108. Or for Survivor Series review, 41,000. Somebody's inflating. Just saying. And that's it. All right, so he says all that, and then Tommaso Ciampa, the Psycho Killer, he comes out. He is pissed. He's like coming out with my belt. You're talking your shit. I'm gonna fuck you up. So we get that. So I gave the first segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get to the match, because that was advertised. We're going to have this match. non-title match, of course. And they, at first going into this match, I was like, Tommaso Ciampa is going to wipe the floor with this guy, this little rookie. At most 3-4 minutes. This match went a long time. 13 and a half minutes this went, with commercials, of course. 13 and a half minutes for Tommaso Ciampa to put down. But I got to give credit. And I said this on my Raw review. I gave Grayson Waller, I'm giving Grayson Waller a, I'm not giving him a standing ovation, but I'll give him a round of applause. Great match, which took him to his fucking limit. Almost beat the guy. So maybe he doesn't suck that much. But yeah, 13 and a half minutes. But yeah, like I said, took Ciampa to the limit. Almost won. But anyway, Ciampa starts off beating the crap out of him. And then Waller starts stomping away in the corner. Ciampa comes right back with a boot in the corner. Waller then grabs a spine buster. Then a modified People's Elbow. He goes for it. He starts to rock. And he's about People's Elbow. He goes. Not going to do that. There's only one person that can do that move, and that is The Rock. Anyway. So he misses that. And then Ciampa puts Waller out on the floor. Then he just chucks fucking Waller over the announce table. Did I hit Beth Phoenix? Damn. So throws him over. He sits on the announce table. It was like, pats himself on the back like he always does. You're fucking great. I love Ciampa. Not like that, but I like Ciampa. I always liked him since PWG and Ring of Honor. But anyway, we go to break. We come back. Ciampa knees Waller out of midair, followed by a DDT for a near fall. But Waller comes right back, a spine buster for a near fall. Then Ciampa goes to the top, and Waller catches him on top. But they're jockeying for position and everything. But in the end, Ciampa knocks him in a super air crash. He hits that off the top for a near fall. But then Waller catches him with another spine buster. I'm like, how many times you gonna do a fucking buster, dude? That's the move you have? Come on. So he gets a near fall out of that. Ciampa then gets set outside. And then Waller gets a tope con hilo. After that, knocks Ciampa down. Then he throws him back inside. Then he runs in. He flips in the ring. But Ciampa avoided it. And sends ropes. Then, boom! Willow's bell. And that was basically all she wrote. Picks up Waller. Fairy tale ending. 1, 2, 3. Tommaso Ciampa, the Psycho Killer, gets the win. I thought it was a great match. So I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. It is what it is. I like it. I thought it was pretty damn good. And if you didn't like it, well, too bad for you. My opinion matters the most. But I digress. All right, so we get that. Like I said, 13 and a half minute match, commercials, of course, all together. But still, pretty good match. And Grayson Waller, you gained my respect, my friend. Even though you're in a feud with Eli, but it is what it is. And that's not an insult. That is a fact of life. Eli's in the back, watching on. Doesn't really think much of Grayson Waller. He's talking to Mackenzie Mitchell. He doesn't really think much of him because the fans were chanting, Waller sucks. And he says, that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life. And then Joe Gacy, Mr. Conservative himself, comes talks about how bad that is. So they kind of agree. It's like, let's meet in our safe space. So he kind of wants to have a match. He kind of challenges Eli to a match. Eli says, you make it sound like some fruity thing break. And then Gacy is smiling, like, we're going to my safe space. Yeah, so they got a match coming on a little bit later. We'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, after that, we get a recap of Booker Showdown in the ring with Duke Hudson and our good friend Cameron Grimes to the moon. Now we saw what happened where Cameron Duke Hudson again, and then Duke Hudson got all pissy, beat up Cameron, powerbombed him to the poker table, then he cut his beard and he cut a little bit of his hair. So we're gonna find out what's gonna happen with that situation in just a bit. We go to the back and we see the lovely ladies, the three sluts, the three hottest ladies of NXT women's tag teams, Gigi Dolan and DC Jane. They come in from outside, looking hot as fuck. Woo! And they're talking, and Mandy's like, I really want to face Corey Jade, later on. Then they run up to Dakota Kai. Another person looks fucking hot. Comes up next to them because they're partners at War Games against Team Powers, EO, and Corey Jade, and his partner. So they come up, and she says this all crazy. So she's like, doing her mannerism, like, So Mandy goes, oh, at least she's on our team, not their team. So they're walking along, and then you find a bunch of destroyed shit that came from. They're like, well, somebody got pissed. They keep walking, and then Dakota finds with Dakota a wine, breaks it on the floor. Perfectly good wine glass. Anyway, so they leave, and then we see Kaylee Ray, the former NXT Women's Champion, who's is starting a thing with Mandy Rose, as we saw about a week or so ago outside in the parking lot. So she comes in with a baseball bat. She watches them and goes. She looks at all the broken. She's smashing everything around with the bat. I'm like, what do you Sting? The man called Sting. Well, now she has the bat, so we can call the woman called Sting. Well, name she's okay, but you know what I mean. So it's basically trying to do a Sting gimmick without the makeup. But it is what it is. So hot piece of ass Mandy Rose and the NXT Women's title. So we'll see what happens with that. And like I said on Twitter, I was like, I bet you nothing she'll be the fourth woman on Team Raquel. I think I was right, but it is what it is. All right, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and we'll move on from there. All right, then we can we? Yeah. He comes out. Happy camper. He has shorter hair. His he's a little bit shorter. Well, so and talks about growing up in a small town in North Carolina. Or as Justin Roberts says, North Carolina. So he says every day, I would have people push me down and tell them I wasn't good enough. Kind of sounds like a Cena promo. So he says he kept fighting, coming up because he would never quit, and now he's made it to NXT and WWE. He says the entire time he kept his hair and beard to remind himself of what he had to go through. And he mentions that Hudson took all that away last week and embarrassed him. But he said that Duke messed up because he made him angry, and he wants Duke Hudson to get out here right now. So, Duke Hudson, Tron, in a blow trim from some guy. He's like, "Get out of here!" So he's like, "Cameron, why you mad, bro?" So he talks about last week. He said Cameron took a lot of money from him and got a free haircut out of it. And all he was trying to do is make Grimes a decent human being. So Grimes is all pissed, like, "Shut the fuck up, get down here right now so we can finish this." Well, Duke's like, "Well, that's not happening." It's like, I have no reason to fight you anymore. I did what I did. Blah blah blah. So Cam was, all right. So just proves my point that you have no you can't get the job done, and basically you're nutless. You're hard and you're nutless. So it's like, all right, let's all the chips in. Let's go all in with this situation. He's like, me, you, at War Games, hair versus hair. So I got another hair versus hair match coming up at War Games. So Hudson thinks about it. He grabs his hair a little bit. It's like, I don't know. You might be duping me again for the third time. But he's like, you know what? Maybe I could cut a little bit more off the top. Already, he shows a bag full of his hair and everything. He's like, you know what? At War Games, hair versus hair, Cameron Grimes, Duke Hudson, one-on-one. Somebody's gonna be bald after War Games. Now, from what I'm hearing, it might be Cameron Grimes because I talked about this a couple times that Cameron was lose the match, and we're gonna see Cameron Grimes bald, no facial hair anymore, probably no body hair anymore. He's just gonna look like a different Cameron aftermath show of NXT of War Games, I should say. So that's what Cameron's gonna lose the match somehow by some. Well, gonna get all his hair is gonna get a buzz cut and maybe a completely different for the first time in a long time. So, good old Trevor Lee going to get a haircut, shaven at 2 bits, and we'll see what happens with that. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So I think the poker not stupid. They just had a regular match. Yeah. So I think this match, the end this feud, somebody's gonna be bald. I don't think it's gonna go any further. All right, then we wait. Pete fucking Dunne basically talks about Carmelo Hayes, the North American champion, the North American title tonight. Really? Probably not. But we'll see what happens with that. All right, after that, we go to the back where we have Mackenzie Mitchell once again and her guest, Indy Hartwell, Miss Dexter Loomis, and her best friend, Persia Pirotta. So they're about to go to the ring for their match against Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro. But Mackenzie stops them, and then she's like, "Oh, Indy, can I get a word with you? We just want to know a medical update on Dexter, your husband, and stuff like that." So Indy's all, she's still sad. She looks like a sad puppy that's not getting any fucking dick lately, but it is what we saw what happened to Dexter. He has a broken hand, and he's gonna be out for a month, so he won't be back till next year. So basically, she says that Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, they fucked up his hand. He's got a broken hand. He can't even draw. And then Persia's like, you sure you can wrestle tonight? We got a tag team match coming up. You think you want me to go by myself and do what I did last week and beat 2 jabronis 2-on-1? I could do it. So Indy's like, no, I got this. Let's go. So Persia leaves, and then Indy stops, looks at the camera, and says, "This one's for you, Dexter. I'll suck your dick later." And then Persia's like, "Get on there!" It's like, "Come on, we got a match. Stop fucking around." It is what it is. So they leave, and I get a 2.25 out of 5 stars. I think Persia Pirotta's gonna turn on Indy, and something's gonna happen. Like maybe Persia Pirotta slept with Dexter behind Indy's back or something like that. That's how Indy and Dexter are gonna be written off and everything, because I think Indy's going to the main roster pretty soon. I don't know what's gonna happen with Dexter, if he's gonna go to the main roster or get released. Sucks for you, Sam Shaw, but it is what it is. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, before we get to that tag team match, we get a vignette promo, well, actually a video, a vignette, if you will, of a newcomer to NXT 2.0. And she was on 205 Live. Not that I saw her or anything, but we see her playing tennis, looking hot, looks like a fitness model, like nice ass, nice legs, nice lips, and everything. We don't see her face, and really don't see much of her boobies or anything like that. But anyway, she's a rich blonde girl playing tennis, and her name is Tiffany Stratton. So I don't know much about her. I think she's some indie chick, or somebody from the Performance Center is finally getting a shot. But her name is Tiffany Stratton. She was on 205 Live, which is not a great thing to be on 205 Live. Not that there's any people on 205 Live lately, like 5 people now. So 205 Live is probably going to be extinct by the new year. It is what it is. So Tiffany Stratton coming to NXT 2.0 in the next coming weeks. So we'll see what happens with her. I think she'll probably be lost to the shuffle with all the women in NXT. Not that there's many women in NXT, but I think she's going to be lost in the shuffle and probably be released by next year. But we'll see. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get to that women's tag team match with, let me just see something quick. Okay, we're good. All right, so we get to the women's tag team match. Persia Pirotta and Indy Hartwell taking on the Party Animals, Kayden Carter and Kacy Catanzaro. They come through the crowd, get the fans all energized, and they get in the ring, and like freaking, we see Kacy Catanzaro going nuts, like thrusting her pelvis and her fucking pussy up in the air, and Kayden's like going like this and shit. I'm like, damn, wait, that's a strip club. There's children out there. Mommy, they're doing this. What are they doing, Mommy? I don't know. Cover your eyes there, Timmy. But anyway, yeah, they get the crowd energized. They like to have fun. They like to dance and all that shit. Crappy dance music, but it is what it is. So they like to dance, and maybe sometimes you need to stop dancing. Stop it! I'm dancing, Dad. I'm dancing. Stop it! We got a match. Stop it! So anyway, match didn't last that long. 3.5 minutes suck fest. But yeah, the main focus of the match was Indy. She didn't look like she wanted to be there. She barely even got a move in. I got a couple moves in, not too much, but she looked like she just was really slow. Looked like she was just like a rookie, like a green looking, somebody who hasn't wrestled or something like that. Like, kick, punch. So anyway, they beat her up and everything. Kacy comes in off a blind tag and is suplexed into a moonsault from the front. Indy. Then she has to tag to Persia Pirotta. She does a little bit better and sets up a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on Kacy Catanzaro. Indy stops to look at her ring finger. It's like, ooh, look, I'm still married. Then she hits Carter with a side slam. Like I said, basically all that she did. Then she looks at her finger again. And then Kacy tries to steal the win with a crucifix pin for a near fall of her own. Carter then splashes. No, I take it back. So Kayden hits a move, and then she puts Kacy on her on top of her. Then they do that finishing move. I don't know what they call it, but it's pretty damn impressive. And she splashes Indy 1, 2, 3. They get the win about 3.5 minutes, and that's basically it. So the match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then Persia Pirotta comes in and checks on her. I still think they gotta break the team up because and he's too busy worrying about Dexter, not worrying about fucking wrestling. Like, get your head in the game! Stop thinking about his dick! But he's my sexy Dexy. We have lots of sex. Shut up! No one needs to hear that. It's a PG show. Even though they want to turn TV 14. They might be, I think they're going to be going TV 14 pretty soon. And then the main roster is going to actually go TV 14 maybe next year. Like, that's going to help ratings. If it even does happen. Who knows? So I got that. So I gave that, like I said, the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, after that, we get our good buddy Andre Chase and his students of the Chase University. He's giving a tour of Chase University, the facilities, like the trainer's room. And I was like, hey, this is where we pump iron. This is where we eat. Catering. This is where you be. So he runs into Cameron and basically says, look at this specimen of a man. This is what happens when you make stupid decisions and stuff like that. So Cameron's not pleased about that. And he's like, go to hell, Andre. And then he leaves. And then Andre's like, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. You listen to me. That's it. So, okay. I thought we were going to get a match later on with Andre and Cameron, but I guess Cameron's not in the mood to fight. But it is what it is. So I give that 2 out of 5 stars. And that's it. All right. After that, we get to our your 2.5-minute Suckfest match of the night. We have Santos Escobar, the leader of Legado del Fantasma, comes out with his group. We had a video before that, which is pretty nice. With him, and then we saw what happened to Zion Quinn last week when Santos came back and attacked him, and then Elektra Lopez like, nobody says no to me. So anyway, so we see Santos come out with Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza and the beautiful Elektra Lopez. He's in action, his first action in a few weeks, as he takes on everybody's favorite jobber, Malik Blade. Santos whips his ass and hits the Phantom Driver. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for coming, Malik Blade. Go back to catering. And that's it. So 2.5 minutes Suckfest. I gave 1.5 out of 5 stars. I mean, I like Santos a lot, but El Fantasma for you dumb people who don't know who he is. So, blah, 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 blah. He gets the win. That's why I gave the rating 1.5. But anyway, so after the match, the rest of his crew gets in. Elektra Lopez gets on the mic, says Zion Quinn turned him down, and nobody turns me down. Nobody turns Legado down. Basically saying, guys like, well, we never needed you anyway. Blah blah blah. And then Santos gets on the mic and he's about to talk, and then we see a good buddy Kyle O'Reilly Auto Parts and his partner Von Wagner come out, and basically like, oh, we want, we're here for the same reason you're here. We want the tag team titles, which Legado never mentioned that, but okay. Anyway, so they talk. Wagner talks about last week where they had the match and Wagner's foot was on the rope, as Legado got a cheap win. So he's like, how about we do it again? Blah blah blah. And then Imperium comes out, Marcel Barthel and Fabian Aichner. They're on the balcony. They shout at the little children, and they're fighting amongst themselves. They start talking about it's like I don't understand the second language. I don't understand Spanish or American or German or whatever the crap they're saying. Blah blah blah. And they start talking to Kyle, and Kyle's like, "See, why no?" And then blah blah blah. So anyway, Imperium announces a #1 contenders match between Legado and Kyle and Von Wagner next week, and the winners get a shot at the tag team titles at War Games. So that's the final match. I believe that's the final match that's gonna be announced for War Games. So everything's been announced right now. The men's match has already been announced. The women's match is announced. The tag team titles, going on the line. We got men's and women's war games. Duke Hudson versus Cameron, the tag titles, and I think there's one more match that might have to be announced. I'm not sure. I might be wrong on that, but it is what it is. So we see that. So next week on the program, we got a number one contenders match between Kyle and Von Wagner taking on Legado del Fantasma, Raul Mendoza, and Joaquin Wilde. And the winners of that face off against Imperium at War Games for the tag team belts. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a three-way dance. No winner next week. It's going to end in chaos, and then at War Games, we'll probably have a great triple threat tag team match for the titles. And I don't know. I don't know if they're going to give the belts to Kyle and Von Wagner because Kyle's contract ends at the end of the month, end of December, I should say. So, I mean, if they do win, then Kyle's probably going to stay in NXT, which I would hate because I think he's going to leave. And he's going to join up with Bobby Fish and Adam Cole, baby, to kind of reform the Undisputed Era, minus Roddy, of course. And then he'll be in the Elite for a little bit. The super Undisputed Era of the Elite, as I call it. But we'll have to see what happens after December the 31st, if he appears on the January 5th TBS debut, or even on Rampage on January the 7th, or even at Battle of the Belts. That's going to be an interesting week for AEW. Dynamite debut on TBS, Rampage on TNT on that Friday night, January the 7th, and then January the 8th, Battle of the Belts on TNT at 8 o'clock. That'll be some good shit, hopefully some good ratings for AEW starting the new year, but we'll see. And that's that. All right, so I gave the match 2 out of 5 stars. 1.5 out of 5 stars. I gave the aftermath of that 2 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, we'll move on. All right, then we go into the women's locker room where we see the lovely Cora Jade, the injured Zoe Stark with her crutches still, and the beautiful, the vivacious, hot as fuck Genius of the Sky herself, former NXT Women's Champion, the lovely, my third wife, Io Shirai. They're all talking amongst themselves, and then Raquel Gonzalez comes in, and she's pissed. So she's pissed. And then her and Io almost go at it. It's like, oh, remember you want to fight me now? Come on, we've got to fight. So Io's like, fight me, I'll fuck you up. I fucked you up and then we eat sushi. Fuck with me. But anyway, they almost get into a fight. Cora has to break it up because she's the voice of reason and everything. So Cora's like, hey, get us together. We got War Games coming up. But then Raquel's like, well, we need a fourth. Oh, actually, I think Zoe said it, or Raquel said, we need a fourth member since I'm hurt. I can't wrestle for another 6 months. So they say we need a fourth partner to go along with, with Io and Cora and Raquel, of course. So they kind of leave, and it's like, actually, I think who left? Cora Jade had to leave because she has a match with Mandy Rose coming up. So the other 3 ladies are like, yeah, I think we do need a fourth person, because I'm hurt, So we got that. So we'll see who their fourth partner may be, and I think I already gave it away. It's gonna be Kaylee Ray. I don't know why Kaylee Ray's turning into a face. Oh, okay, but we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to the back with Mackenzie Mitchell once again, and her special guest. Hey, it's my cousin. Hey, Tony D'Angelo. Hey, I got a pizza for you. I got a guy. You got a guy? I got a pizza for you for $2. My cousin, Viva Italia, the Italian stallion, the man who will be champion by next year, or North American champion. We'll see. So he's in the back, and he puts his name on Carmelo Hayes, and tells Mackenzie that she should put a bet on Carmelo Hayes. Because she wins, she'll get a 2-carat diamond. So wow, he actually mentioned that Mackenzie, had an engagement ring because she's getting married to Vic Joseph. Lucky bastard that guy is. Not that's gonna probably last that long. But hope for Mackenzie and Vic Joseph, they have a marriage that lasts a long time. It is what it is. I mean, Candice and Johnny Gargano have been married for a few years, a long time. Triple H and Stephanie, we all know that. For like 25 years. I don't know. I lost count. How long? Like I think they've been married almost 20 years, with 4 kids, I think. And one of actually I read, I think it was a video I saw that one of Triple H's daughters wants to get into wrestling. Why not? Why not? She'll be the next Game. My daughter, she's gonna get into the ring and win the women's title. While me and Stephanie are in the old folks' home. I got no teeth, but I still got a proboscis. Yeah, whatever. So we got that. All right. So my cousin Tony D'Angelo predicts that Carmelo Hayes will retain the North American Championship. So place your bets. Well, hopefully you did place your bets and on Carmelo, and hopefully you won a lot of money. I did, and I won too. I felt good. And that's that. All right. After that, we go to our next match, non-title match, Mandy Rose and Corey Jade. Nothing really to see here. 4-minute match. Corey got a couple moves in. Mandy comes out, fucking hot, boobies popping out. Fucking, I just wanted to fucking jump through my TV and fuck the shit out of her. Good lord. She's getting close to my top 5. Woo. I might have to move some people. I really don't want to move them, you know. But my top 3 is my Asian Asuka, Kairi, Io, and then it's a toss up from four down. I gotta worry about from New Japan, Charlie Caruso. Now I gotta put Mandy on that list. Gigi Dolan and Jacy Jayne. Oy. Trish Stratus, Lita, Candice Michelle. Fucking to put Sonny down around the top 15. Sonny's, she's still hot, but not as hot as all those other ladies now. But she's older. She's like what, 45? But she's wacko. I still fuck Sonny, but if she's not wacko and on drugs and shit, I still fuck Sonny. I don't give a shit. Tammy Lynn Six, I still fuck her. I don't care. Pussy is pussy. Hit and pass, maybe. I don't know. But I digress. All right, 3:30 in the morning. I gotta get out of here. All right, so we get to that, and Kaylee Ray comes out with the bat, starts smashing everything, or plays with the bat. She slams the bat into the ring post. Then she smashes a laptop at ringside, smashing everything around. The referee's like, "What are you doing?" And then Mandy gets Mandy and Corey like, "What the fuck's going on here?" And she throws the bat, and while he catches the bat, Corey gets a 1920 schoolgirl as the ref throws the bat away. It's like, "Oh shit! 1, 2, 3." Corey Jade gets a surprise win over the NXT Women's Champion. You know what that means? When the champion loses right before the pay-per-view. Not looking good for the champ. And that's basically all I got to say about that. So Corey Jade gets the win, about 4 minutes. Match really wasn't anything to write home about. I gave it 1.5 out of 5 stars. So not good. As Mandy in the back before the match and everything. I think she could have needed him, but it is what it is. So young Corey Jade, the skater girl, gets the win over the NXT Women's Champion. It is what it is. All right. After that, we get a promo from the North American Champion Carmelo Hayes and his good buddy Trick Williams. They're ready for the triple threat. And basically Carmelo says that Johnny Gargano is old school and Pete Dunne is old school, stuff like that. And he's the A champion on the A show, and says that that they're chasing him, and he's not gonna miss his shot. He's gonna, when Carmelo he doesn't miss. And just like when he passes, he don't miss or whatever his fucking thing is. So we get that, and we move on. So I give that 2.25 out of 5. We get Joe Gacy. He's ready to make the ring a safe space. He's sitting down, getting ready for his match. And then we see a hand on his shoulder, and it's Harland, Parker Boudreaux. I don't know who he is, and freaking Gacy has a big Kool-Aid smile. Speaking of Kool-Aid, I heard it was getting recalled. I wonder why. Maybe the Kool-Aid man is in a sex scandal. I don't know. Yeah. It is what it is. Damn, it's 30 degrees outside right now. Good Lord. Good thing I'm not going out right now. Tomorrow I will be, but yeah. I can't find my goddamn winter jacket. Like all I got is my hoodie and a couple of layers of clothes. I'm be fucking cold going out tomorrow. So I have to go, like my dick in your mama's ass. Go in and out. Done. Gotta get my stuff done quick. It's not gonna be that warm tomorrow. 48 degrees tomorrow, so it is what it is. That's it. Alright, so we got that. So I gave the Joe Gacy promo 2 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back where we see Cora Jade, Raquel Gonzalez, and Io Shirai. And then we see Kaylee Ray coming in. And they're kind of like taking it back. It's like, what are you doing here? So Kay's like, hold on. I come in peace. So Kay's like, hey, I heard you need a fourth partner. Count me in. So there's your team for War Games. So it'll be Team Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray, and Cora Jade. Taking on Team Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, and Jacy Jayne and Dakota Kai in the double ring cage at War Games, and that's it. And also, Kaylee Ray says she'll be in the Advantage ladder match next week. So probably have Kaylee Ray against somebody. I don't know how it's gonna be a triple threat match, or it's just gonna be like a one-on-one ladder match for the Advantage. I would think it's gonna be a one-on-one match. Might be like Kaylee Ray versus I doubt Mandy. Well, somebody's got to get hurt in that match, so I don't know. So I would not put Jacy Jayne in after the matches she's had. I know she's got to probably get hurt. I mean, 3 matches in a span of a few weeks for Jacy Jayne, and I mean, she had that little scare where she almost broke her goddamn neck. Then that ladder match at Halloween Havoc, and now she's getting thrown into another hardcore match like War Games. I feel bad for her. I feel bad for Cora Jade myself because she's like 20-something years old. First War Games match. I think the same thing. Well, not for Raquel. I think Raquel's been in one. Io's been in basically all of them. I think the last 3 of them, because I think this is the 5th War Games. Because the 4. Yeah, because the Undisputed Era have been in the first 4 War Games. This is, I think, number 5. So they're not there. So, but Io's been in the last. This is going to be her 4th War Games, I believe. So we got that, and then on the other side, Dakota's been in War Games before, and everybody else is their first time. Toxic Attraction's first time in War Games, so. I feel all these women are gonna get hurt, badly hurt. Hopefully, Io's doesn't get hurt that bad. But I mean, she's had many memorable moments in War Games. That whole thing when she jumped from the top of the cage with a freaking trash can on her head, does a moonsault to everybody. Then she loses the fucking match. Go figure that one out. But it is what it is. It's going to be barbaric. I mean, both matches are going to be barbaric. But it is. All right, so Kaylee Ray's in the match. Now she's turning face, I assume. And then she's going to be in the Advantage ladder match next week to see who gets the advantage in War Games. So we'll see what happens with that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Blah, blah, blah. All right, after that, we were supposed to get Joe Gacy and Eli Drake. Match doesn't happen as Grayson Waller comes in, jumps Eli from behind. They fight all the way to the back with the referees trying to stop them. I ain't gonna stop them. So basically, get nothing. But we get a segment with Gacy. He's in the ring talking about anger management with Grayson Waller and Eli, and then the Diamond Mine come out. Malcolm Bivens, the cruiserweight champion, Roderick Strong, Ivy Nile, and the Creed brothers, Bruce and Julius. I think we saw Henry Suzuki there too. So Gacy goes into a rant about trashing Roddy about weight shaming him and everything. And Roddy's like, screw the limits and everything. I'll face you anyway for the cruiserweight title if Mr. Bivens makes it so. I like how I didn't like how Gacy talked to Jin saying it's like the cruiserweight division means it's divided or like that. What he said, I forgot what he said. But anyway, Bivens says the match will be made, but then about to go at it, and then Harlan comes in, big freaking guy looking like Michael Myers without the mask with a fucking blue jumpsuit. So he comes in, scares Diamond Mine off, like, oh, we're not gonna fight right now. Says, but we got Ivy Nile on the match, so we better get out of here. Just wait, just worry about Ivy jobber match coming up. That's it. So I thought that was okay. We'll see what happens with that. So I get a 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So then we see before the Ivy Nile match, we get to MSK continuing on their quest to find the shaman, but they're getting pulled over by the cops for driving 7 miles an hour. That we got to them or something like that. So they go out of the car, look like they get arrested they have something in a bag. We all know that's weed. But then as we see a speeding car pass by, and then the cop's like, "Oh, it's your lucky day. You can go." So we'll see what happens with MSK and who the shaman person is. I think it might be, like I said on my Raw review, it might be RVD. It could be, I doubt it's Matt Riddle. I doubt it's going to be Trey Miguel. I don't know who it is. But I think the only person that smokes weed is RVD. Or maybe Brian Kendrick, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe somebody new. We don't know. So I get that 2 out of 5 stars. After we get to your jobber match of the night, another 2.5, a little over 2 minute suck fest. Nile taking on Yulissa Leon, or Leon. Yeah, Yulissa Leon, not related to. I don't know if she's related to Mandy Leon, but the hot piece of ass from Coney Island. Woo! What to bang her. Anyway, Nile beats her in 2 minutes and 44 seconds with a kind of weird-looking reverse dragon sleeper. And that's it. Leon got a little bit of moves in, not much. That's it. So Ivy Nile remains undefeated. That's it. So I give that 1.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video from Solo Sikoa, the Usos' cousin. What up, Us? Basically talking about everything he's done, basically to get to NXT and the WWE, and he has done it on his own. I don't need the Usos. I don't even need a tribal chief. I did it by myself. Okay. So I get that. So I get 2 out of 5 stars. All right. Then we see the young veterans in the back. They walk up. They bump into some Japanese guy. Looks like he has I thought he had a Nintendo fucking controller on his head. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, it was a cell phone. It looked like a Nintendo. The old school Nintendo controller. Is that Mr. Miyamoto? No, sadly. Now it's gonna be tomorrow. Don't call me now. I know it's like tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving, so Mr. Miyamoto's probably having turkey and sushi. I don't know what he's having right now. So everybody else in Japan having. That's all I gotta say about that. And then basically then we see Eli Drake and Grayson Waller come in, beating the crap out of each other still, and the referees are still trying to stop them. That's not gonna work. So that's that. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. Then we see a Villa who basically Mei Ying gave him her powers. That's why we haven't seen her. I guess they kind of say, "Oh fuck, we're done with her." With Karen Q, we're done with you. Get out of here. So Boa You know, you know, he can't because evil, but once he does, you will fear him. I am Boa, you will fear me. Then we have sushi. So we got that. So I give that 2 out of 5 stars. Blah blah blah. All right, we're gonna paraphrase some of the rest of this because I want to kind of get out of here. It's almost getting close to 4 o'clock in the morning, and I gotta get up in the next like 5 hours. So I don't even know I have to edit, but I'm gonna quickly edit it. I don't have to really edit much, but it is what it is. All right, then we get to our next match. The Grizzled Young Veterans, Drake and Gibson, they take on Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. It's an okay match, almost 4.5 minutes. Eli Drake and Grayson Waller still fighting in the back. We cut away from that. They go at it. Drake tries to steal a win as he kind of faked an injury. Then he's hopping on his leg, and the referee's like, "Wait, he's injured," and he's like, "You're not injured." So he tries for a kick to the ribs, which gets caught easily. And then Briggs and Jensen go high-low. 1, 2, 3. They finish off Drake. Another fucking loss for the Grizzled Young Veterans. Just fucking release them, please. Can you just get him out of NXT? Put him in NXT. Bring him back to NXT UK or just release them. I don't care if they go to AEW or TNA at this point. I don't care. Get them out, please. They're fucking jobbers now. They've always been jobbers. They have great matches, but they can't win the fucking title. It's like Enzo Amore and Big Cass 2.0. Get him out, please. I don't care if they're doing a stealing gimmick. Come on, stupid. Give them some fucking wins. Give them the NXT tag titles already before they get released. I don't care if they hold it for a month. They should have been champions multiple times, but I don't know. I don't understand why they're not they haven't been tag team champions. I just don't understand the reason. And I don't think it's a Triple H thing or a Shawn Michaels thing. And I don't even think it's a Vince McMahon thing. I just don't understand why the Grizzled Young Veterans have not been tag team champions. And I think it's because it's an Enzo Cass thing, just without Carmelo there. You know what I mean? They get tagged. They get to the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Classic last year. They lose to the MSK, which I thought was stupid. I would have had the Grizzled Young Veterans win the titles and then lose to MSK. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna be too mad about it, but it is what it is. All right, so like I said, I gave that match 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get the War Games rundown of the matches that have already been announced. That's it. Then we get to the main event, triple threat match for the North American title. Carmelo Hayes defending against Pete fucking Dunne and Johnny Gargano. Pretty good match. Almost 11.5-minute match. But I'm gonna get near the end. Dunne goes for the bitter end. He gets countered into a DDT for a near fall on Pete Dunne. Then we get stereo kicks to the head by Pete Dunne and Gargano. They rock Carmelo, but he's back up to suplex Dunne onto Gargano. Ow. Gets back up. Gargano runs both of them over. Sets up the lawn dart. On Carmelo Hayes. Pete Dunne comes back in. Hits the bitter end. Looks like he's about to win the freaking title. I'm like, yes, do it. Give him the belt. And then my cousin, Tony D'Angelo comes in, breaks up the cover because there's a no disqualification match. It's a triple threat. Anything goes, no disqualification. So I'm like, so Tony D'Angelo comes out, breaks up the cover because I guess they're going to do a Tony D'Angelo Pete Dunne feud in the future. So I'm okay with that. Both guys. Who am I going to root for? I got to root for my cousin. It is what it is. So anyway, D'Angelo says Pete fucking Dunne into this. And then Carmelo goes up top, hits the top rope axe kick on, I believe it was Gargano. So I guess this, you know what that means? Gargano go bye-bye. After next Friday, he's gone. Unless they give him a contract in the next week or so. But Johnny Gargano might be a free agent, and we could be appearing on AEW television the week right after that. On the December 8th show or the December 10th Rampage. But we'll have to see. I hope he does go to AEW. If he goes to Impact, I'm okay with it. But I think it's all going to depend on what he wants to do because Candice still got a year left on contract. I know she's about to maybe in February of 2022. So he's going to be taking some time off to to be with Candice and their baby boy. So maybe he takes some time off. We don't know what his status is going to be, or he just shows up on Impact, or he shows up on AEW television in a week or so. I don't know. We'll see. I hope he goes to AEW because I think he'll have great matches with Danielson and Punk and Adam Cole, baby, and when Kenny comes back, Cody, and all the guys in that federation. So I think everybody's gonna start going to AEW at this point because WWE's going bye soon. They're on life support right now. Everybody's getting released. Everybody and their mother's getting released. Probably more to come. Scotty 2 Hotty actually asked for his release. I don't know if he got it. I would assume he did, but yeah. So Scotty 2 Hotty was a producer and a coach in NXT. He's gone. Not a big release. Everybody thinks like it's a big release. Oh my God, Scotty 2 Hotty got released today. Oh my God. Certain people who did talked about the release. You know who he is. It's like, oh my God, Scotty 2 Hotty, he's gone from WWE. This is great, fans. What? Shut up. Shut up and talk to your 50 fucking people that don't like you. But sad, you get 50 people, you got 121,000 subscribers. Fuck. But anyway, so Kamala Hayes did no title. Coming. I don't think he was gonna lose it. I was hoping Pete Dunne would win it, but anyway, that's it. Pretty good match. I gave 3 out of 5 stars. After the match, we get a big beat down on basically like a 4-on-1 beatdown. Got Trick Williams and Tony D'Angelo beating down Pete Dunne. Actually, it's a 3-on-2, I should say. Beat down on Pete Dunne and Johnny Gargano. Eli Drake comes out to join in the beatdown. So they're beating the crap out of Gargano. They're about to break Gargano's hand and actually really put him out. I mean, put him out. Gold Kidder comes out with a chair, breaks everything up. The fans want a DIY reunion, and the fans are chanting for War Games, War Games, War Games. Then we hear some weird music. Lights go, like, I thought they went out, but we get some weird music, and out comes Braun Breaker. He comes out, and he's like looking around, like, well, what team is this guy on? I assume he's gonna be on the other, Grayson Waller, Eli Drake, and maybe Kamala Hayes team. But anyway, so I guess he's on their team. He gets on the mic and says, "War Games!" Throws out the mic. We get a big, humongous brawl as sirens go off to end the show. So yeah, because I think that's his theme is like a Scott Steinerish theme. So that's what it is. Yeah, not the greatest War Games match, but that's pretty much it. So it looks like it's gonna be Team Ciampa Gargano reforming for the last time as DIY with Pete fucking Dunne and somebody else I think was in there. I think it's a 4-on-4, 5-on-5. I forget, but I think it's Ciampa, Gargano, Pete Dunne, and I think they got somebody else on the team. Let me look at my notes again because I have to make sure on this. Yeah, it was basically Gargano, Dunne, Ciampa getting there. And they're taking on Team Braun Breaker. It looks like it's gonna be Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Tony D'Angelo, maybe, Grayson Waller, and Eli Drake. And I don't know about Trick Williams if he's gonna be in a match. I don't think he will, because that would be kind of weird to have a 6-on-5 War Games match. So I think right now, well, you got 3 people on Ciampa's team. Him, Gargano, and Pete Dunne. Unless there was somebody I missed. So it looks like they might get 2 more partners. I have to watch next week because I don't know how they're going to do it. Plus, they got the Advantage match coming up as well. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, it's not the greatest teams for War Games. I still think it's going to be Brutal. And that's it. So I gave the Aftermath 3.5 out of 5 stars. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, and that's it for my video. Thank you for watching. Final rating, a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Check out my videos I did earlier yesterday. My Seth Rollins fan attack thoughts and my Raw review. Check them out down below. Links are down below. Continue to smash that like button to death. Continue to subscribe to my channels, I should say. Hit the bell, get notified, and share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. It's 3:45 in the morning. Go to fucking sleep, or if you're in the West Coast, well, start to try to go to sleep. I know it's 12:45 in the West Coast. But that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching this video. About to hit Thanksgiving Eve. So that's pretty much it. I will be back tomorrow with my AEW Dynamite review. I might have a rant tomorrow. I'm kind of debating about doing that. I won't tell you what that rant might be, but it is what it is. But if I do it, well, you may not like it, but you gotta learn to accept it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Just some really fucked up shit that I found out this past evening with one of my friends and a certain somebody, but I'm not gonna say who it is. It's not who you think it is. Just gonna say that, but it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say. So thank you for watching. 7 out of 10 stars for NXT 2.0. And that's pretty much it. So I'll be back tomorrow on this very channel with my AEW Dynamite review. Get you ready for Thanksgiving, everybody. My final video before Thanksgiving. I will not do a video on Thanksgiving. Maybe, well, Black Friday, I'm definitely doing a SmackDown Rampage review. And then I'm probably taking a weekend off. Maybe Sunday I'll do a stream, like an open forum. But I'll see what happens with that. I might be too tired and full from Thanksgiving, but we'll see what happens with that. So it is what it is. So thank you for watching. Peter Gomez signing off. Peace out. Peace out. Rock on and rock on with your compute. And if you're not down with that, well, me and the prophecy, we got 3 words for you scumbag motherfucking haters that can't do fucking shit all about it. Fuck you, man. And that's it. Go fuck yourself, choke on a turkey leg, and maybe you get food poisoning. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gomez signing off. Until next time, peace. Ha!